So for example 2, we're going to have to find our domain and range of a function. We actually found a domain similar to this back in lesson 1.2. Here in lesson 1.3, in example 2, we're going to find our domain and our range. So the way you do this is, the easiest way is to find your domain first. So we're going to take this x minus 9 and it's underneath a radical. So we are going to set that greater than or equal to 0 because we know that's what those have to be. So for your domain, if you add 9 to both sides, you get x is greater than or equal to 9. You can either write it like this, or you could also write it as 9. From 9, that's your lowest value, up to infinity. And then now you also need to find out your range. Your range is a little bit trickier, but what you do for your range is you either plug in your largest or your smallest value, and you're going to plug it in here. So actually you're going to plug in your smallest value of your domain. We're going to plug this 9 into here, so we're going to say for your range, we're going to say the square root of 9 minus 9 is 0. Well, if you plug another number in from your domain, so let's say we plug in a 10. 10 minus 9 equals 1. Well, as your domain values get bigger, what happens with your range values? They get bigger. That's correct. They do get larger. So where you start would be at 0, and your values would keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the way up to positive infinity. Now, if 0 is included, you put a bracket, and since we found a 0, that is included for your range. So it's a little trickier to do your range than it is your domain. However, if you follow these steps of expertise, you should be in good shape.